Model Y is out, and here we are to tell you how. I just used why and how in one sentence, but it was why, not why. I mean the alphabet and the letter. Why am I saying that again? And I said why again. Anyways, we all know that Austin Gigafactory is online, and it has been a while since it is at work. So it's finally time that we get the first car out of production. It took a while, but it is finally here. So let's dive right into the subject. We have seen huge machines rolling inside the factory. The only thing that we are all waiting for until now was the main line to start. And the wait is finally over. Hundreds of Tesla Model Y all-electric crossovers have been sighted in the Gigafactory Texas parking areas in recent weeks, with some of them being loaded onto trucks and driven into unknown destinations. Haulers will most likely return shortly for another logistics missions, picking up the Austin-made Model Ys and delivering them to clients. Following EPA certification, Tesla will be allowed to begin shipping units of its Austin-built Model Y all-electric crossover platform from Gigafactory Texas. According to Teslarati, the Model Y from Gigafactory Texas is now being constructed with Tesla's newest 4680 battery cells and new structural battery pack. Still, it has yet to receive its certificate of conformity, which is required before a car can be sold. Certificates of conformity are the EPA's official permission that a vehicle can join the market. A certificate of conformity must accompany the vehicle it is to be sold with. The certificates are only valid for a single model year. Every year, new model year vehicles are sent to the EPA's testing center in Ann Arbor, Michigan, to ensure they meet the agency's emission regulations. Tesla Model Y built in Austin will also be a 2022 Model Y, which means it will comply with the EPA certifications of conformity, despite the fact that the geographic location of manufacture has no bearing on whether or not a car meets the EPA standards. The agency stated EPA does not use build location as a descriptor for a new test group or certificate of conformity. Updates to a vehicle battery pack, on the other hand, may trigger the EPA to reconsider certifying a vehicle even if the modifications occur in the same model year. The EPA, however, decided to certify the Austin-built Model Y separately to the improvements made to the car. Confirmatory testing for vehicles of the same model year is determined on a case-by-case basis. According to the EPA's 2017 document, EPA test procedures for electric vehicles and plug-in hybrids, and the EPA can choose to certify a vehicle depending on the changes. Currently, EPA performs confirmatory testing on all light-duty electric vehicles and plug-in hybrid vehicles at EPA Emissions Testing Laboratory in Ann Arbor, Michigan. If the manufacturer makes changes to an EV or PHEV that was previously tested at EPA, EPA will decide on a case-by-case basis whether additional EPA confirmatory testing is needed. What exactly were the adjustments Tesla made? The EPA said that it was unable to comment on the situation of pre-production vehicles that are pending new emission certification until manufacturers introduce them into commerce. This implies that until the Model Y receives its certificate of conformity, the improvements to the car are kept under wraps. Tesla has not responded to the request for clarification on why the vehicle has to go through the EPA's conformity procedure again. Tesla's most recent earnings call, however, shed some light on the changes that prompted new certification process and has to do so with Tesla's 4680 battery cell. On Battery Day in September 2020, Tesla announced a revolutionary cell and manufacturing design that will improve car safety and structural integrity. Musk revealed that the 4680 cells a new electric vehicle battery with increased range, power, and performance, as well as a longer battery life cycle. Tesla has mass-produced the cell near its Fremont factory in Northern California at a facility known as Cato Road. Until yet, no Tesla vehicle equipped with the 4680 cells have been driven by a customer. The Model Y produced in Texas will be the first Tesla vehicle to be equipped with the upgraded 4680 battery pack. In terms of power, range, and efficiency, the 4680 battery differs significantly from the 2170 cell. As a result, the Texas-built Model Y will have significant different ratings than previous built Fremont units. The Model Y from Austin needs EMPG ratings for fueleconomy.gov and Monroney stickers. Once Tesla is given a certificate of conformity for Model Ys that are slated to be produced at Gigafactory Texas, the company will be able to deliver vehicles to customers. Elon Musk said that the Austin Gigafactory would be an ecological utopia in 2020. It will be constructed over the Colorado River and will include a bike track. The mayor informed us in October 2021 that the Gigafactory would be ideal. It's a good fit for the area, and it'll bring in a lot of money for the state in form of jobs and revenue. Heavy machinery has recently arrived at the new plant. In the plant, the Giga Press can be viewed. It's a colossal die-casting machine. As a result, we can be confident that they will begin bodywork and the main assembly line as soon as possible. Jeff Roberts, a drone pilot, has been following the Gigafactory's progress. He just shared photographs of two massive IDRA containers on social media. IDRA is an Italian company that has been supplying Tesla with the machinery needed to make the giant cast. The Model Y front and underbody are made using these massive casts. Tesla is investing heavily in casting gear in order to produce larger, more complex parts more quickly, which will make the assembly process more accessible. The force of the Gigapress is from 55 to 61,000 kilonewtons. Tesla was the first corporation to adopt something like this, and it was the first of its kind. In March of 2021, the first order for an 8,000-ton machine was placed. This is a development of the concept, and they will apply this concept to the truck sector with the help of the new press. And it's a market that hasn't been thoroughly investigated. As a result, it has the potential to produce exceptional results in the future. According to IDRA's general manager, with the new 8,000-ton Gigapress, all eyes are on Tesla. This is larger than the 6,000-ton Gigapress that was used to make the Model Y. The 8,000-ton Gigapress will be used to create the underbody of the Cybertruck. It will also make the largest of its kind in the market, as well as the only one. Now the big question is, when will we see the car rolling out of the factory? The EPA has no way of knowing how long the certification process will take, and it varies from vehicle to vehicle. By establishing when Tesla submitted an application for a vehicle and when its vehicles receive its certificate of conformity, rough timeframes can be determined. Tesla's application for the Model Y long-range all-wheel drive and performance variants for 2022 is due on October 21st, while the certificate of conformity is due on November 1st. This vehicle, however, was from a prior model year and used the same battery pack. Because the 4680 pack has never been tested by the EPA for a passenger car, the period may be shorter. It was the initial certification process for the 2021 Model Y. The Model Y received its certificate of conformity roughly a month later. On January 8th, after Tesla submitted the application for December 13, 2019, if Tesla submitted its Model Y certification application on January 26 when it claimed it was awaiting approval, deliveries could be approved in the following days. Tesla's headquarters is now located in Gigafactory Texas. With this in mind, it's not expected to see electric vehicle manufacturer embark on a number of high-profile projects that might help it increase its footprint in the region. After all, Tesla has stated that it plans to manufacture several of its main vehicles in Texas, ranging from the best-selling Model Y to the contentious Cybertruck. According to rumors, the Model 3 and maybe the Tesla Semi will be manufactured in Texas. The bottom line is that we have to wait. There have been so many problems with Tesla in the previous year, so that is one reason why it would be taking so long to get the certificate. It takes more than a month, but this time it could even take 2 or 3 months. After the certificate, there will not be many things that would stop Tesla from sending these new cars to the market. Hopefully we'll be able to see that soon. And by soon, I mean really soon.